blurred culture continues to thrive, a dark, unknowing threat begins to grow, taking over communities across the globe. The villainous team known as Culture Vulture lands at the front door of blurred culture, demanding ownership of this beautiful world, wreaking havoc and causing mass destruction every step of the way. And with all hope lost, and the culture on the brinks of being overran, Deuce is the Giannis of podcasting, Picardi Sensei the master of branding, and Didge the technical tactician, collectively known as Geekset, has emerged once again to help blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together in one place. Tune in as Geekset curates the culture, celebrates our heroes, start the discussion on important topics, and take this culture to new, legendary heights that the world can be proud of. Geekset, do what you love and love what you do.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset Podcast, only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces. With me, I got my man Picardi Sensei.
What's good, everybody? How are we doing today?
We are doing good.
Did you all right?
Yeah, I'm doing fine now. You know, things have settled in.
As always, we got Didge out the booth.
How y'all?
I don't know why I said that. I haven't said that in a long time.
Yeah.
Didge been out the booth.
Man, apparently I need to be back in the booth. That's the way this is going.
The frustrated this motherfucker
Next
today.
episode, I might be back over there.
I'm more mad that he said, I wish we had an engineer. I'm like, bro, you really wanted to cut somebody else out other than yourself. Like, you was that bad that you really wanted to cut somebody else out other than yourself.
I wasn't thinking about it along the lines of, oh man, I'm gonna end up having to like, hey, why you ain't got this shit going? I was thinking more minds are gonna be like, all right, between the two of us, we can figure this out.
I knew it was gonna start going like, so you don't know what to do? Do I gotta look it up? I gotta help you? Like, that'll be you talk. Do I gotta help you? Or you got it? You got it? Like,
that was not how I was looking at it.
That was like your first, like, go to. You was like, that's why we need an engineer. I'm like, nigga, the engineer's gonna be like, I don't know what happened either, nigga.
Shit. Right. Oh shit, man. What's been good, man? Y'all niggas been out here, dog. I feel like every time I look on my Instagram stories, I see y'all niggas somewhere.
After I talked to Didge, ain't nobody out here like Didge out here.
Bro, I don't be out here like that.
Out here like Didge is out here.
Didge out here, Mo.
Like Didge has been.
You catching up with Didge, huh?
I ain't never gonna reach him. I ain't never gonna reach the nigga.
I be seeing both of y'all.
The nigga is indulgent. He is indulgent downtown life, bro.
But Cardi making this sound way crazier than it is.
It ain't.
I'm testing out these headphones. You know, testing out the Bose headphones. The review will be going up. But with that, I'm like, well, I should walk around, you know, do different stuff. And so I go to coffee shops, I go to different restaurants.
Early,
huh?
I wake up early already for work, so I'm just used to waking up that early. So I'm like, well, I might as well go do something rather than just sit at home.
Look at him here. Fuck this condo. I'm here for downtown streets, man. I'm here for the streets, man. Fuck this condo. Feet on the floor. Early in the morning. This nigga definitely saying good morning to a lot of white people. like a lot of good mornings.
I swear, I'm like, every time I look up, I'm like, no, these niggas is somewhere. I'm seeing a story. I
definitely need you to tell this nigga the goddamn Lyft story, though.
Dog.
The what story?
Last night. So I took the Lyft to go meet up with everybody last night. Man, I took that Lyft already, first off, because as soon as we got there, we left and went back to basically where I started at.
Right.
So that was trash. But in the Lyft, when I got in, the nigga was playing Moment for Life. Okay. And I was like, I actually fuck with that song.
I mean, that's fine.
Fire song.
Before you get deep into the story, did the question of was that first?
No, that was. I heard it first, and then he was like, "Hey, you live here, bro?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "It's expensive," and I don't know how you answer that question without trying to like jack it down. So I was like, "Hey, it's kind of expensive. You know, it's a little cheaper than a lot of the downtown places, but it's kind of expensive. But it's close to work, so you know it make up for it." And then after that, Moment for Life is still playing to this, and I'm like, "Hey, my brother, can we change this song?" And I had Burna Boy up on my phone. I'm like, "Can we put this on?"
But tell him what the nigga did.
He looked so disgusted at the fact that I asked it, because you could tell he was for sure a barb. He was so disgusted that I asked it. He put it on, and he jamming in the front seat with it. But I'm like,
Fan said he smacked his lips at his ass.
We was passing places. I don't want to put his business out there like that. But we passed the place. He saw somebody and he looked. He was like, ugh. I'm like, yo, this ride is too much.
That's it, bro. I said that shit is the funniest. Like to have it set up like that to be like, oh, this some rich nigga coming out of here. You want to play some fucking burner, boy? Like,
bro,
and he a bar doesn't this nigga break out this like as much as Didge came like told us about his experience. Like I broke out this phone like some rich ass nigga gonna tell me about shit talking about where I live at his expense.
Because you know Lyft niggas they like if they playing something, the Lyft niggas they like to set the vibe.
That's what I'm saying.
So they thought they had the vibe set for you, like ooh, moment of life.
I'm telling you,
think about it. He already
I told him that.
He already thought he's like, bro, it cost a lot to live here. So he's like, oh, this nigga, this is his moment. He out here.
Bro, the crazy part, I do fuck with that song. I like that song, but I'm not trying to listen to that when I'm about to go out drinking. That's I'm sitting at home thinking about my accomplishment song.
Nah,
That's it.
Yes, that's a graduation type song.
That's it.
What's your accomplishment song? You got one?
I don't know. I don't really think about that.
You don't got a song?
I mean, Moment of Life is a really, but I can't even off the top of my head think of any other songs that I really think about. That's like
you know what I realized is mine, and I didn't realize it until it was in DreamCon. Up All Night. I don't know if y'all remember.
Hilarious.
Up All Night.
Hilarious.
Because here's the thing. I think so. I am on somebody's Snapchat going crazy in that club that we was on. That Drake up all night, whole crews in here, cause I don't really know. I mean,
you was going crazy. That's what you lost your voice with,
bro. And I was going ham, bro. That was my shit, and I didn't realize it.
That's so funny though. Like, hey, we did this song.
For my niggas, dog. I was going crazy in the club singing that, and I realized I said, dog, this is really like. If we accomplish some shit like that's on my playlist or some shit that I'm definitely gonna play, because I know it's like Yo Gotti Racks. I talk about that all the time. Yo Gotti Racks is it, but like I got certain songs like my song On the Grind is like Joey Badass Devastated. Like to me that's what like that's where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's like but like Up All Night and Yo Gotti Racks. Those are like my songs. Like we made it. Like I'm gonna like celebrate.
Hey, Mover.
Yo, what up, Mover?
What's up?
What about you? So you ain't got one?
Yeah, I can't really. For like a real accomplishment,
it's tough to think about it until you hear it. I'm gonna be honest.
That's what I said. Like right now,
I didn't think about it that way until I got in the car yesterday and was like, I can't listen to this when I'm about to go.
That's why I said when you said, I'm like, did it really throw you off that much? Like I want to know.
I sat because I was already, you pregame before you go out, so I already had like a drink. But like, yeah, I had already I already had a drink, so I already had like one or two drinks in me when I was getting ready to go meet y'all.
Right.
And then I said, I'm like, this is gonna take me down. I'm not. This is a sit back. It didn't feel like I want to go out and party after. And I'm like, bro, no, we can't do this.
So you don't see yourself. So you couldn't picture if we was in like you said we just celebrated something and we in the club and that come on. You ain't like, bro, toast. We out here. Like you ain't going. I
feel like that's gonna be all right. I'm sitting back and watching. Everything.
I guess. I never thought about it like that.
You never thought?
I never thought that deep into it like that.
I'm surprised because you a person that like you like to build vibes and have.
Yeah, you be curating playlists and shit.
I'm surprised.
But I'm like, I guess I don't really. But I guess I don't have a go-to. Like when I actually have an accomplishment, whatever, it's like, oh, I need to go play this song real quick. Like it's like you said.
I never did that.
Like I said, it'll come on.
Siri, throw on this playlist.
I definitely did. When we was in Forbes, I had the playlist rocking in my whip, nigga.
If I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like for me, but to me, I actually like the randomness in a sense. So it's like if I'm having a good day or feeling like that, and I'm playing music and that song pop in.
Because maybe it was that because bro, I haven't listened to that Drake song since in so long since that time in South by Southwest. And remember that was the right before we was about to do our trailer. We was about to reveal the trailer. Remember we got the trailer that day. And everything. So I was and so when it came on, like, just Kush, bro, Glass Pool, I deserve better things, niggas. I was like, and nigga, that shit took over me, dog. I was feeling that shit so hard.
I mean, and that's what I'm saying, because you was in the moment. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's definitely a lot of fucking Drake songs I can think of, but I can't think of, like, right now. Because I definitely play some Drake. Like, Drake can have me definitely in the moment. Like, when I feel like I'm in the mood, like, all right, let's play some Drake today, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I got a crazy story. I told it on my Twitter last night.
Not new Drake.
I told bro.
Did you?
Yes.
You said what?
He told a story on Twitter. Did you use a voice tweet?
No, I just told this story, dog. I called this the where my money at, bro story.
Where my money at, bro?
Yeah, so Dad, you been to my crib? I think you've been to the crib. So the way my neighborhood is set up, like on my side, it's the townhouse, right? And across the street, it's the homeowners. Right.
Dog,
right.
That was the first thing I saw when I logged on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So they don't read it.
That's why I clicked off.
So it's the homeowners, right?
Right.
So in my head, and what's crazy about it is like I shouldn't look at it this way, but I'm like, all right, they the homeowners, so I really don't expect no crazy shit to happen, right?
First mistake.
Right. First mistake.
Yeah.
And so you know the way where I live at, it kind of comes down and it curves, right? So it's like on a little hill. So every night, like around like 2, 3 in the morning, I go on my porch and I smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's
damn, you be up late.
I be up late, bro. I be working. I be doing shit. Yeah. And so, but
You don't be up that late?
He said every night.
No, not every night. Every other night. Sorry about that. Every other night.
Like, oh.
Every other night, right? So I go
every night.
No, I'm not up that late. I am not up that late.
Like I'm like, bro, you working at like get everyone around here.
I'm not up that late. But I'll be assuming y'all both be up that late.
But you already be up sometimes because I be seeing stuff like that.
I randomly be up, but most of the time I'm probably there coming back in.
Every night.
Every night.
So I'm out there, right? And so and usually, like I said, I got my AirPod in, and I'm either like figuring out like a podcast I'm gonna listen to or some song that I'm listening to.
Yeah.
And like the way my porch is, like, bro, sometimes when I be smoking, I had that song, like I be performing. Like I know sometimes my neighbors be out there, like, hey, there you go again. Look, hey, there you go again.
Watching him from across the street.
Anyway,
like, hey, you finna do it.
but like
somebody definitely catch you in that bathroom room, like, oh, let me outside. Let me go get me a glass of milk.
You have to go off.
Yeah, let me go get me a glass of milk and go by this window real quick.
Right. So like there's this big tree right there in one of the homeowners, right? So as I'm scrolling, I'm hearing somebody yelling. And so I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So this is what I hear. I hear somebody banging like, boom, boom, boom. Open up the door, bro. Hey, just give me my money, bro. Just open up the door. So
it's like 2 or 3 in the morning?
2 and 3 in the morning, like 2:20 in the morning, right?
They was drunk.
So hold on. This is what throws me off, and this is where I was like, I'm about to pay attention to this whole thing. That was a woman yelling this.
Damn,
it was
bro.
a white woman yelling, open up the door, bro. Give me my money, bro. So I'm like, at this point, I'm like, hey, fuck this music and podcast. Nigga, I got live entertainment right here, G.
You gotta keep the headphones in though, so they don't know you paying attention to them.
She can see me because where I'm at, like she was like it was probably like 2 houses down.
But I'm assuming this is a homeowner's property?
Homeowner's property, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And you know, it's fall now, so like the tree there, I can see through, but I can't really make out. So now this lady is running from the door to the window, back and forth. Just give me my money, bro. Just give me my money. I'm gonna call the police because I got so much evidence on you. First thing, I said, evidence? I said, what the fuck is going on? Because here's my theory. I'm like, nobody used the word evidence unless you like doing something illegal or something.
Homeowner, that homeowner across from you was doing.
I started questioning. I'm like, who the fuck do I live across the street from where somebody got evidence on you?
Are you smoking now?
I'm smoking.
So now you paranoid. now the weed got you paranoid. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody was like, you Muslim, because the fans wasn't cool.
Right. So she like, I got so much evidence on you, bro. She like, just give me my money or I'm gonna call the police, right? So she keep on running back and forth, does this for about like a good 2 minutes, running back and forth to the front. So then apparently she get on the call with somebody, I don't know, and this is where it started getting funny because then she started roasting whoever she was. She was like, yeah, and then I'm telling her like, don't come for me when you work at Red Robin, bro. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck's wrong with Red Robin?
This sound like a bad coochie run, bro.
He was like, you work at Red Robin. But this is where it got funny. She was like, yeah. He was like, and then he talking about, I don't smoke no more. What, you trying to get healthy? Why you trying to get, who you think you are? I was like,
damn, hold on, she aired this nigga out the house.
Yo, that
She on it. She was like, I should just call the police because I got all this evidence on him. She was
I hope the Red Robin wasn't evidence.
I don't know. And she was like, he's trying to get healthy. Like, you ain't even attractive. She was like, how you gonna get healthy when your piss?
You know what? That is true.
That's what I was saying.
He might have.
I said it sounded like a bad coochie run.
He might have tried to. He might have said, "I'm gonna pay."
All I got is I work at Red Robin, baby. What I'm supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? I can get you some fries and a burger tomorrow. Like,
so she was like, how you get healthy when your piss smell like dog? And I was like, why do you know?
Bad coochie run. Bad coochie run. You right.
So then, again, it's up on like a hill thing, but she continued to roast this nigga talking about, I don't even like you. You're not even attractive like that. Now, if you banging on somebody's door at like 2 a.m, I'm sorry. I feel like you attracted to this person. You want your money.
You want your.
Because this was a coochie. This was a transaction. This was a bad transaction, fam.
The burger smoked
So when she's coming down the hill. So the house is right here, right? And it's like a little bit of driveway. She's parked right here.
Okay.
Right? So when she's coming down, I'm thinking she's gonna fall. She don't fall, but she get in the car. Now at this point, I think she sees me, right? Because now
you should have waved.
Now I gotta clear it up. But this is what's funny.
I'm high too, 2 in the morning. I'd be like, you OC for one.
Here's what's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
This is what I noticed because usually like I'm on my porch.
Or at least ask when that nigga work at Red Robin again, because I'm coming to grab.
Nah, because I need this to play out. So I'm on the porch, right? So I'm on the porch and I'm looking this way, right? So that's how I normally am. But when going on, I'm looking. I got this gray hoodie with this big ass white. What's the name? So it's clear like I'm looking at her. So I was like, oh shit. So I turned, but like I'm still looking because I'm like I ain't about to miss this shit.
High ass looking stupid as a motherfucking dog.
The person who be watching him every day with the milk looking like the fuck.
No, that nigga. Y'all, that was so crazy because it's like. That the sound of the shit was so loud that the nigga that was getting milk that called Rudy, y'all both was like, wait, hold on. This nigga went to another window, like, what's going on down here?
Right. So when she get in the car, she don't stop. She's still going in. Again, the same thing, just roasting him. She's like, I can't believe this, bro. Like, he just need to give me my money. She was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just call the police. But then this where it gets crazy. Because it's
already crazy.
But this is where I don't think it's a bad coochie deal. Because then she says, you know what I'm saying? He broke. She's like, I just paid his phone bill and I don't even know the code. So, I used to work at USL here.
Okay.
If you call USL, let's say if I wanted to pay your phone bill and I'd be like, all right, if I don't know the code, they ain't gonna let me in. They'll take the money, but like you literally just paying blindly.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do that. Yeah.
You don't know I don't know if I got your phone back on or not. I'm literally just playing whatever money. So I'm thinking, I'm like, if you paid if you didn't know the code, that means that you called the cell phone company, you paid some money that you don't know if it fixed the situation or not, because they not gonna give you the information, and you keep on saying you're not attracted to this person. Like there's a lot that you do. You know about his piss smell, you banging on the door, like there's a lot that you do.
The piss smell, that's the evidence that this had to be a coochie deal, because
it's a whole lot.
You gotta get in close.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta know. You gotta know the piss stuff.
Yeah. So she keep on going in on dude, whatever. Like,
and I feel like that's kind of disrespectful. If the nigga want to get healthy because his piss stank, right. you should be applauding.
You should be applauding.
You should be applauding.
That should have been a situation.
Unhealthy,
right? That's a situation.
Right. So as it keeps on going, right? She going off so much, right? She must have hit the gear shift, so her car started rolling towards another car. So I'm like, oh shit, she about to.
Now you gotta say something.
Like, well, I didn't. I was gonna let it happen. I'm like, I'm watching.
It ain't my car.
No, I said he had to say something.
But she stopped it. She didn't hit. But as she keep on going off, she see bro kind of like sneak out the house, right?
So dude did come out. I'm waiting on that part of the story.
Yeah.
Like, when this nigga coming out?
So he sneak out the house and he get in the car. Now remember, it's only
in her car.
No, his car.
Okay.
And then, so it's a little dip. So when he goes down, he must have hit his car because it kind of like it stopped, and then like he starts, right? And he sits there. And so he starts revving up. So I'm like, oh shit, this nigga about to go, right? So remember, this is the house. This is where he's at. And she parked facing this way. So I'm like, oh shit, like he about to get away. This
so
is
they pretty much gonna pass each other.
No. He went behind her like this.
So he was just parked farther back.
He came out the driveway. So she parked here facing this way. He came out the driveway and went that way.
So basically, she would have had to look behind her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is again. She keep on using certain terms that I'm like, who is this neighbor that I live around? Because when she sees him, she's on the phone. She's like, oh shit, he running, bro. He's escaping. And I said, what do you mean escaping?
This is for sure her villain origin story.
Yeah. So he revs up, and I'm thinking he about to skirt off. This nigga might go like 30, so he get out in there, right? So now
you say he probably go 30?
Like he probably go 30, like just get out of there. But the way he revved up, I thought he was gonna zoom.
The intensity of this story to tell this nigga did 30 in the residential at 2 in the morning got me hot.
That's how I was hot.
This story a lot,
but
dog.
this how you gonna get more hot because so here's the thing. I'm like, all right. I'm like, she got a decision she got to make because I'm like, where she's at.
She driving backwards.
I said either she driving backwards, she about to do some Dom Toretto Fast and Furious shit. She don't. Nigga, she bust the slowest motherfucking Y turn I've ever seen in my life.
Not that they are drunk.
This is drunk.
But wait, while still yelling. She's like, this was literally her. Let's say she faced this way. She got to get over there. She was like, oh shit, bro. He's escaping, bro. Oh, bro. He coming your way, bro. I swear, bro.
Coming your way.
He's escaping, bro. And then skirt off.
Hey, coming your way. They had fam ready for a setup.
And bro, I don't know. And then after that, they was gone. And I sit there, I said, what the fuck was just that, bro? I feel like I got left on a cliffhanger of a movie, you know?
That would have been perfect for the nigga with the note to be like, Rudy, that shit was wild, wasn't it? You don't even see the nigga. You didn't hear the voice. You don't even see him at all. You just hear him going across the street.
That shit was crazy, wasn't it?
Bro, she was talking so loud, Big Sis Chris.
I'm like, my thing is like, bro, is the windows down? This is not this is like a summer day. It's like summer day energy. And it's fall, bro. Like, why are you hearing all this?
Moonlight, that's all.
It's been chilly recently too, so it's not even like
the windows down yelling, bro.
No, she had her windows up yelling. I still heard her. That's how loud she. But here's the thing.
I mean, it's middle of the night.
Yeah, I felt like I got like it felt like the cliffhanger of a movie because I'm like I don't know how it ended. She skirted off. He skirted off.
You got to leave a note in his mailbox. Like, hey, how that end?
We gotta go to Red Robin. It's only one. It's only one. You know what I'm saying? It's only one. We gotta find this nigga.
Like, bro, that shit had me. I was thinking about that all.
That got put in shifts to show. Like, hey,
this literally happened last night.
Over there?
Right.
This literally happened. Well, technically this morning. I've been thinking about that all day. Like, bro, what the fuck did I just witness?
You know what I'm saying? Like, we just asked the nigga at Red Robin. Like, we looking for the nigga that's trying to get healthy. You know what I'm saying? I know they say he work here. You know what I'm saying?
He stopped smoking recently.
Right,
I got a lot of facts about him.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a lot of facts. His piss may be compromised.
Like, if y'all been in the bathroom behind her, y'all might have smelled the pee. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Or he told y'all about it, why he get this shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that shit had me in
That's a wild high ass story, bro.
That's a lot.
Like, that's a wild.
And the last time my whole blunt, I was like, by the time they skirt off, my blunt was done, and I just sat there like,
oh, we will for sure have an update. We can find fam. We will for sure have an update.
What the fuck did I just witness, dog?
You put all that on Twitter?
Yeah.
That's a long ass story.
Because I was, bro, at that moment, I had to get it out. I had to tell somebody something.
Also funny because that means at like 3 o'clock in the morning, this nigga was writing a novel on Twitter.
This
nigga was on his red ride.
Because I'm telling you, did you do that in the house? Because if you was out on, now you didn't sound like her. If you outside saying this whole story again.
No, I was out. When I went to the crib, when I went to the crib, I sat there at my computer desk for a minute, like contemplating what I just saw, and I said, you know what? I gotta get this shit out here, dog.
Did you type it out on using like the desktop app for Twitter?
No, I typed it on my phone. Yep, so it started at 2:42 a.m. is when I started the thread, and I just.
Bro, you
I was up when he first posted it. Look at that. Why are so many people up this late?
Oh shit!
Saturday night, fam. I guess
that's true.
That was fucking wild.
I mean, it has been an eclipse. Like it's been, you know what I'm saying? The eclipse, I think it just went in last night, so I think it was a wild shit going on. It was a wild shit.
The moon was very, very bright, but again,
was it? I was not paying attention when I walked home,
bro.
I threw my headphones in. I was.
Bro, she just kept on yelling, "Give me my money, bro." But I still want to know, like, also, do I really want to find them? Because she got evidence on them. I don't know what this evidence is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
No, that's why you got to leave a note in the mailbox.
That's why the alarming words that she used, the evidence, he's escaping.
Ooh, that is
like
trash.
Who escaped? What are you escaping
but
from?
She also said he heading your way. That means they set up a trap for him.
That might be. I feel like he might be a trash drug dealer though too.
Oh, could be.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't think about that.
Or he could just be a trash person too, like where he got some weed. And they like, bro, I need the money for the weed, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, just a trash customer?
Yeah, he could be a trash customer.
That's fair. He could be. He very much could
you
be.
know how the girl has it, like, I got my weed, man. I can get some. I break it. And he like, hey, I give you the weed for free, but your nigga gotta pay for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why she was calling dude, like, man, he ain't giving me this money. Like, this nigga snuck out in the middle of the night. I really want to know where he went, because he snuck out.
I need to know. I swear I need to
He
know.
definitely showed her on the weed. Trying to give her some pain. He's like, nigga, your piss stank. No. Give me my money, bro.
No, regardless of the situation, they definitely had sex. They for sure were fucking.
He was trying to, he definitely brought home Red Robin and Pig. And she brought weed. And she was like, nigga, the weed is not free. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nigga, I fed you.
Like, hey, Red Robin got some solid burgers too, dog.
Yeah, somebody else said that.
I fuck with Red Robin.
I ain't been a Red Robin forever.
I ain't been a Red Robin in a while.
Red Robin got some solid burgers, bro. They jingle. It's like one of the top tier jingles. Everybody know Red Robin.
You know how you know a place not that great if you go burgers and also the commercials though. Like that's what you gave me. You gave me burgers is cool, but the commercials though, the commercials go crazy.
The commercial iconic. A jingle can be more iconic than the actual food.
But I mean,
you ain't named nothing else
because
McDonald's jingles is more iconic than the McDonald's food.
McDonald's mediocre though.
But the ba-da-ba-ba-ba, nigga, that goes.
That's just so. That's niggas. You know what I'm saying?
It's still
you gonna go for it. It's cold because it's niggas. They could have said that for Burger King. We'd have been like, that's cold, nigga.
Popeyes? Love that chicken and Popeyes.
Niggas. You know what I'm saying? We can sing about anything,
I
nigga.
thought the McDonald's jingle was
Bada has been for a long time.
I thought it was it has been for a while, but I could have sworn it's somebody famous too who getting paid for that.
Pusha T.
Yeah, Pusha T.
He wasn't the was he?
No, he didn't do that. I think he did another jingle.
He called it.
He did it. He wrote it.
He wrote Bada.
Yeah, Pusha T wrote it.
Who did? Timbaland and Pusha T.
Yeah.
Wrote Bada.
Yes.
Went on to collaborate on the song.
I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Bro, they got 6 mil.
They got 6 mil for saying Bada.
No, not Tim. It says Timberlake. It's Justin Timberlake and Pusha T. I just saw Timber and I was like, Timberland.
He also did.
You thought he produced the Bada?
Remember they signed Pusha T and he did the diss towards them.
I do remember that.
Last year they brought Pusha T on, and it was
I knew he did a McDonald's jingle. I didn't know it was the I'm loving.
Yeah, I didn't know it was the Bada.
That's the funny part.
Yeah.
Like that's funny as a bitch that you was in the studio. High as a motherfucker, probably like Bada, like bro.
And he got cashed out for that shit,
bro. 6 mil.
Like now knowing it was Justin Timberlake and Pusha T. I can go with that because now the Bada sounds like Timberlake. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see that now.
That is hilarious.
Like I can actually see how that can cohesively go together because I can.
You think they was in the studio together doing that?
Yeah, Justin was pretty much doing his vocal shit. You know what I'm saying? And Pusha just came in on the right time, like I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? And it was like that's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dog. So yeah, man, that was my wild night.
Yeah, bro, you had a wild night, man.
Bro, that's crazy.
You definitely had a wild night.
Like, but I did want to talk about some Marvel shit, bro. Marvel, do y'all think Marvel got his mojo back? Have you been watching Loki?
Man, I ain't seen the second episode.
I ain't watched it yet.
I have, dog.
The first episode was great.
I'm extremely excited for Loki. I don't think it's gonna be a miss. So.
I don't think it is. There's no way, the way that it's setting up, but also I like the fact that they also put out that statement that they rethinking their TV approach.
That statement was bad.
I don't know what that means.
Why do you think it was bad?
Because the implication, they said, oh yeah, man, now we're going to get showrunners. We're going to actually work like... So that means to tell me they haven't been doing anything.
But we know that.
But it's bad to just have it out there in the open. Like, I'm glad they're going to move forward and actually do it, right?
I mean, yeah, because it's not like they're finna get some people some money. Like, we've been in-house and I get it.
No, what they've been doing is, and it's the same thing everybody's been saying, they've literally been like, we're gonna make a movie and just cut at random parts to give you episodes.
Yeah. Because remember...
I see what you said.
The original plan was to have this many TV shows.
Right.
But then the new Disney CEO was like, hey, I want y'all to put more focus on TV. And so that's
why... So they really just cut all these movies up.
Yeah.
TV shows.
Because if you look at the trajectory when it first launched, WandaVision and Loki, those was like legit already set to be TV shows, right?
Right.
Secret Invasion kept on bouncing back and forth
Like,
from a movie
you can tell,
movie
I
show,
think, and that's where
show.
some of the like I enjoyed Secret Invasion, but some of the the shortcomings, it does fall because you can tell they probably shot that as a movie. They probably shot Hawkeye as a movie.
Yeah.
They probably shot all these stuff as short movies, and then we're just like, all right, we're going. This scene seemed kind of short. Cut there. Cut there.
Yeah.
And then it's like, TV shows don't work that way. You can't just turn a movie into a TV show.
Yeah, no, I get what you said. Yeah.
So, but I like again, and you know, because I said it on straight out.
But I mean, I think that's only before you said. I'm just saying, like, but I think that is good that they made the statement then, because that means that they know that we know that y'all just been cutting movies off.
Bro, they know a lot. They put out a lot of good statements to me. I did say that because here's the thing. The one thing I said on straight out of comic book, I said, what kind of. You all right?
Yeah, no, I gotta change this cable. I think this cable is dying.
I was like, kind of like, they need to start specifying that, like, which Earths is the Earth that they're on with certain shows, right? Because I think, like, with all these shows,
this is 100% true.
Yeah, I like that spot. Yeah,
with all these shows, some of the shows, I'm like, bro. I think they need to treat it like comic books. We got our main timeline. Every show does not have to have implications where they need to tie in, right? Like, give us, like, certain shows can be just a standalone show, and it'll take away the allure of us trying to watch it with the lens of, how did this connect? How did this connect? Because that takes out a lot of shit sometimes. Because when it don't connect, now we're like, then what the fuck was the purpose of this show? Because you told us it got to connect, and it doesn't, right? So it's like, they need to get to that. But again, I like the fact, like you said, they're getting more showrunners. But then they also, they announced, I saw this morning that they was like, they thought they had a slapper with Ant-Man. And they said
they were shocked.
They was legit shocked that it was not they was not received as well as they thought.
Ant-Man was gonna eat.
That means they was probably in their meeting after that was like, hey, what happened?
Whoa.
Hey, people okay out there?
They thought it was going to
Man, whoever said that first test, like, is these numbers right? like, somebody had a back bet, like I told you niggas. I told you. Y'all thought that nigga was gonna save the show. Save the movie. That nigga wasn't gonna play no goddamn movie.
They thought it was a slapper. But I mean, like I said, I believe, like I said, with what they doing with Loki, they can get it back on track. And you can see, it's clear where they spent the money. Every visual shortcomings that we said that we saw in fucking Secret Invasion and Ant-Man and like all that and Thor, all that shit that we was like, yo, why does it look like this? They definitely spent that money on Loki.
Oh, okay.
They definitely spent that motherfucking money on Loki, bro.
Did you see the scrap Daredevil scripts?
Is that the one that old boy was complaining about, the original stuntman?
It must be. And after seeing, because obviously they're retooling Daredevil completely. Some of the highlights of it. It begins 1 year after Matt he hung up the cowl due to Karen and Foggy. They die from a hit ordered by Fisk. So that's how it already starts.
So they started this nigga lonely. Like he already lonely.
Because they already said that they wasn't coming back.
And remember, everybody was trying to figure out, how.
Yeah, and like, they said that Foggy and Karen wasn't coming back to the Reborn again.
So
it makes sense.
They started that.
So I'm okay with that.
I like the Foggy.
I wasn't okay with that.
I liked it Foggy. No, I like Foggy and Karen. I ain't gonna hold you. I liked both of the characters. But for this and that reboot, if you killing them off with Fisk, like, all right.
Yeah, you definitely put this nigga angry now.
Fisk now, he's the mayor of New York, and his program, like his high overarching program, was to basically stop vigilantes like Daredevil, Punisher, and Spider-Man.
Okay.
When Daredevil shows back up, Fisk goes on like an autism spiral. That's literally what it says. An autism spiral.
What is an autism
They
spiral?
finna have this nigga like he was in which Daredevil was this nigga slow in? Not slow. No, I'm not even thinking about Daredevil. What the fuck?
I don't know. I've never seen a storyline where he was autistic. And it's fine if you wanted to do that, but it seems like you were just it sounds like they were trying to kind of make it a continuation of the Netflix one, and then also make it its own thing. And it's like
they're trying to make it darker.
You just kind of threw this in there, like
they're trying to make it darker. But
they had Buck Cashman. He was going to be an FBI agent who was supposed to be working for Wilson Fisk. He was blackmailed into capturing Daredevil. Eventually, he goes crazy and tries to kill Daredevil himself as a supervillain named Bullet. Like he was gonna have to fight. He was gonna have to fight 10 Fingers. Like
what the fuck is 10 Fingers?
He was a former crime lord who, like, I don't know. They were throwing in a bunch of stuff.
Did he have 10 fingers? I mean,
everybody has 10 fingers. You
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
maybe he got no thumbs. He got extra fingers. Because thumbs, they try to say thumbs technically is not a finger.
Fingers. I ain't done.
That's what I mean.
So this is what I think to what you saying is I'm guessing they're trying to say that he was autistic in a Netflix show.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like in a Netflix show there were moments where I was like that the humanity they was trying to show Fisk was that he was kind of like out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I never saw it.
Even if you buy the fact, because was it Hawkeye that he was in? The series?
Yeah.
When the outfit and they were kind of even alluded to that even in that scene.
And that's I didn't see it that way, but I mean, if you wanted to, the way
that's because of
this is also obviously because we're just reading.
Yeah.
So it feels like they just threw it out of nowhere. Like they may have been able to actually show it better. Another thing, yes, they said he wasn't going to suit up until episode 4, which is weird because this is supposed to be set after She-Hulk,
so
and he was wearing it in She-Hulk. Like,
so was he supposed to be reborn in She-Hulk? Because the nigga wasn't mad in She-Hulk.
I don't know. I think that's sort of the issue that was going on with this.
I mean, if it's supposed to happen after She-Hulk, could that be the last year? Like, could he because maybe
that's fair. Okay.
Because maybe
he was saying as somebody who has a son on the spectrum that it's not a stretch.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think, like I said, even with my brother, like his son-in-law, whatever, is the same. Or stepson. I mean, like it's the same. So it's like, I mean, the way I saw, and because it's Old Boy, like Old Boy kind of like you are thinking Law and Order. That he plays in and Saving Private Ryan, I always thought that he was autistic and was just cold anyway. Like I always thought, dude, actually was the actual actor. I forgot his name, but that's why I saw because he's always already gonna be big. So it was like, but his acting is the same. Like he's always been a really more talkative kind of actor. So to me, that's what kind of brought Fisk out in Daredevil. Where I was like, all right, they kind of making him more. Like where he's kind of like out there in a sense where he talks in a different way. And
then I guess the last thing, I guess it was supposed to end with basically all of them exposing Fisk, Rivera. I don't remember who Rivera is. I'm gonna be honest, but he becomes mayor. Wilson Fisk becomes Kingpin again. Frank Castle leaves for his own spinoff. So I guess this is supposed to lead into his spinoff show.
Okay.
And all of this is supposed to lead for Daredevil specifically ahead of his appearance in Spider-Man 4.
So he's gonna be. I mean, that makes sense though because if you're using the storyline where Fisk was pretty much, if they were using the storyline where Fisk was pretty much trying to stop Spider-Man
and Daredevil
and Punisher, then that would kind of spin off. Because I mean, that's what they already kind of said with Spider-Man anyway. Was he's supposed to be leading off the ground heroes?
Yeah. So it seems like this was all going to be a setup for that. I was definitely hoping to see a Defenders reunion, but I don't think we've heard anything about
Jessica Jones, Luke Cage.
Jessica Jones, the rumor
Luke Cage,
was...
I thought we did hear something about Luke Cage.
Luke Cage, I don't think we heard anything. Jessica Jones, the rumors was supposed to be that that the whole point of the Echo series, I think it was
to bring her back?
Was that Daredevil is showing up in there because he's looking for Jessica Jones. Luke Cage, I can't remember if we heard anything. And obviously all of these were rumors.
Right.
I can't remember if we heard anything about Luke Cage. I can't... But I also remember Mike Coulter... He was posting pictures with the actress from Jessica Jones talking about reunited. We can't wait to get back in front of the camera together. So people were using that as inference that
maybe so.
Maybe that they're gonna be back.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I do, and that's what I'm saying. Like what was said earlier about Marvel. Like I think that's really what we were talking about 100%. Like the Marvel. Like when we grew up with Marvel, with it's called the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they going into TV, like I don't think they really intended on ever really doing TVs shows. I feel like the Marvel Cinematic Universe was supposed to be all movies.
I don't think so either. I think it became when Disney Plus became a thing. They was like, hey, we need to.
They did. That's exactly what happened because remember those Loki and WandaVision was events. It was even though they did it was an event. But once they put that focus on Disney Plus, the Disney CEO, that's what he said. He told Star Wars and Marvel, like, I need y'all to
put some,
because I mean you gotta figure people are gonna tune in for those.
Yep. But I think that's why I think it's a great thing though, because the fact that if they're announcing that they're going to use the showrunners, then you can actually separate it now. Well, because you can pretty much have your Marvel Cinematic Universe. And if you want to have all these other
but you
shows,
can have it. You can still
kind of like what you said, like having shows that don't have to be tied.
It got to
in
be like so.
to the cinematic universe.
It's crazy because Will Ferrell, he said he was like, and something that we talked about. It's crazy to say because of how polarizing it got, but they pretty much got to go the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. route where it's loosely connected. Where like you may hear a mention of, saying something, but it's like whatever happens in this show doesn't really implicate the main timeline, you know what I'm saying, like that. Like it's just like things that can happen. Like
I mean, I think it's great because you could just really have it. Just shows how much shit happens in the city. Like you know what I'm saying. Like if you got the Avengers or whatever fighting some shit downtown, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But literally in the Lower East Side, like Luke Cage and all, you know what I'm saying, Spider-Man are doing something else. Like it's just, I feel like
their showrunner got fired before the show started.
Really?
They had a showrunner. It was in that same article, and so I can't remember the details fully. But they were basically saying like they had the showrunner to get the writing, and then after the fact, or it might have been even during the writing or whatever, they just sort of was like, all right, well you're done. We got what we needed.
Yeah.
But so they didn't know what the fuck to do with the showrunner. Yeah. They like, okay, you did what you did. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
Like it was interesting.
But I also feel like, think about it from Kevin Feige's standpoint. I feel like it worked out the perfect way for him. Feige, you got to think, he had WandaVision, low-key, maybe Captain America and Winter Soldier was what he had planned, right? And within those, like I said, those, even as much as people, depending on what you say about Captain America and Winter Soldier, all three of those actually had a full, complete storyline, right? The way that it went, right?
Who's?
WandaVision, Loki, and Captain America and Winter Soldier. The way that it went through, it went full through, right? The thing that I think that I said, Marvel was being so successful for so long that they had to fail at some point. So if the Disney CEO was like, "Nah, I need you to do it," and Kevin Feige like, "Well, that wasn't in my original timeline plan," and he forced you to do it, you let it fail. So then now it's like, all right, I guess we do need showrunners. Like, nigga, I tried to tell you, and now we're gonna get back to a cohesive. Because remember, that's been the biggest hit about Phase 4 is that shit don't seem like it's connecting. And you got to think, if you already have an outline, and then now you forced to throw in some other shit to fit into this outline, it's not gonna feel like it's connected.
Yeah.
And so if you a person that, if you a petty ass person, you're like, all right, fuck it, all right, you want these shows, so you gonna put them out. Let's see how it goes. And now when it comes back, you're like, all right, look, we're gonna get some showrunners.
Because you really rushed, because you really rushed.
You really rushed me, G.
Like you could let me finish what I'm doing.
Right.
Like when we get into that phase of the shows,
I was cooking. I was cooking for 3 whole phases, 10 plus years. I was cooking. And now here you come telling me what you want me to do.
We could have definitely do that in Phase 6, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm good. I was good to 5 already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It was cooking, G. Like, yeah, man. So like that's the one thing, bro. Because right now, like I said, DC wasn't giving us what we needed. Marvel was seeing disconnected. DC, I'm like, nigga, I still like my superhero shit.
DC might be back in the world of hurt. Did you hear the Warner Brothers stuff?
Well, what happened with that?
There's some Warner Brothers employees who think that Paramount, I think it was Paramount. Let me scroll. I'm almost positive it was Paramount. They think that they might be buying Warner Brothers. Yeah, they think that either Universal or Paramount could be buying Warner Brothers. And
didn't
Discovery? But
didn't they just buy them?
But even when that was going down, people in the industry just sort of, and I remember in the articles that I was reading, they just sort of felt like it was we're going to buy it to sort of build up the assets, and then we're going to eventually sell it anyway. Like, it was never like we wanted it for us. So, if and this is coming from, they said, like, employees are starting to believe that, but if they get sold again,
that means it's going to restructure
it's going to have to, because I don't know if you can build that into your sales agreement to be like, all of this stuff has to stay. I kind of hope it does, because I want to see what James Gunn is going to do.
I feel like that's part of the bargain, though, because I mean,
you gotta talk. I feel like you gotta kind of.
I get what y'all saying, but we see how we are dealing with fandoms. That whoever's there, he's going like, no, I got this vision too.
And that's my fear.
It's gonna start off light. It's gonna like, no, James Gunn, won't you try this real quick?
And that's my fear.
Hey, no, but we gotta do this,
right?
And then it's gonna be like, okay, no, this is happening. This is first,
right? I guess with this kind of shit, you still gotta wait till James Gunn say something. Because if James Gunn's like, I don't like this. You know what I'm saying? If he make that tweet like, I don't like this at all. You know what I'm saying? Then you know it's bad.
It may not happen, but they're thinking
definitely fire whoever's in charge of DC. Get your house in order and stop being a whore out here selling yourself to every fucking.
Well, they're owned by Warner Brothers. It's sad.
Like,
DC out here having mad horror activities, dog.
I saw that. Yeah.
Have some self-respect for yourself, DC. Shit.
It's Warner Brothers, man. And if they get sold, like you said, I'm hoping that whoever buys it is going to be like, well, we'll let him cook. But to your point, somebody could be like, well, we just bought y'all, and my guy over here, I like his vision. So y'all got to figure this out.
Like somebody, like if Universal or Paramount's trying to buy it, somebody's already in their ear. Like if y'all get it though. Like we don't need James. We don't need James. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in somebody's ear. Like if y'all get it, you know what
I'm gonna be at DC sound like, oh God, give me my shows, bro.
Hey, Universal, I could fully see them because they just lost all of their comic book rights. I don't think they have Universal.
Who did they
really?
You know, they still had Hulk. They still had. Remember they had a lot of the Marvel ones.
That's really wild though, because
over the years
they even have Universal like bro.
Like over the years they've been losing all of their comic book rights. So I could fully see them thinking, let's find a way to get back into this.
Because I mean that's what I'm saying. Because y'all got Universal Studios. Like if they get it, they Universal Studios gonna be called.
That
like, you know
studio over there is wild. That studio over there is crazy.
That's what.
Bro, like it's
we'll see what happens.
Let's definitely see what fucking happens, bro. Y'all here for Dragon Ball GT Part 2?
Don't call it that.
That's what it is. That's what the fuck it is. It's Dragon Ball GT Part 2.
It's Goku and his fighting pals, a spinoff of Rock Lee and his ninja pals. It's Goku and his fighting pals.
I said everybody babies.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's the fucking Muffin baby? Like,
bro, I think Japan
for this?
Bro, I think Japan just fucked with it. Bro, Rock Lee and his ninja pals went 5 seasons.
I know.
I didn't.
I watched it.
I didn't.
I watched about 2
my
seasons.
My kids loved it. I watched
like 2 seasons.
That's what it is.
Like if I didn't get no new move unleashed, I ain't watching that shit.
And they can keep Fast and the Furious. I ain't gonna hold you.
But here's the thing. That was
Fast and Furious got Universal eating there.
They do.
That's why. That means they took all. They said they got rid of all that. They gave fam the budget. They gave Vin Diesel the money. Then nigga, they like, we ain't got nothing. Like, I give some.
But see, that's the thing. It was Rock Lee and his ninja pals. All right, give me fucking Krillin and his ninja. Like why? Like don't make it a like. It's another Goku led story.
I just
the Rock Lee. It was a Rock Lee led story.
Ain't Goku in like the Supreme Kai?
It's everybody.
Everybody's a baby.
No, everybody was a baby, but the description said like Goku and the Supreme Kai. So maybe it's like Supreme Kai and it's fighting people.
I get what I'm really more mad at, because if this is some red ribbon mischief again, like if this, because you know the trailer pop up like, what's your wish? And then everybody baby, like bro, if fam out here still holding a grudge, like I'm gonna make all y'all my height.
Well, he is. We seen it in Dragon Ball Superhero. He's clearly still holding.
I do not need this nigga. I do not need no series off of doing
bro,
shenanigans, bro.
Like, bro, there's so much in the manga that they doing. Like, nigga, give me Moro, give me Gas in them. Bro, Vegeta and Goku is literally about to be like God of Destruction, God. Like, give him like.
That's what I'm saying. This is a spinoff.
Why are you focusing on this?
It's a spinoff.
It's a spinoff for the kids, man.
It is.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It's not GT.
It looked like
GT. It's not GT because
GT Part 2.
Goku was only a kid.
When I see it,
and everybody was wondering like, why the fuck is you a kid?
When I look at it, I see GT.
When the kids in Japan is eating this up, they gonna look at y'all.
It's gonna be a whole bunch of baby Goku dolls. You know what I'm saying? You think it's finna, boy? It's finna be a whole nother game. It's finna be a damn new different game, nigga. Like they finna go crazy with baby Goku. Baby Goku. Like that's what I'm saying. This ain't child Goku. These niggas are literally like, they look like little babies, bro.
I know. I see the trailer. I like it.
You don't like it, fam?
I saw the trailer. I was like, oh, okay.
Remember GT, they just look like a baby. Remember, that was
still Goku, though.
That was still Goku. Adult Goku, he got turned to a baby.
I know. I think these niggas is babies.
No, they was like toddlers the size.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that like it's Goku being shrunk into.
No, that's what the description kind of said. It said they were turned into they were turned into children.
But like,
does it?
Yeah.
But I mean, you look at it like Dragon Ball, they always have like solid animation, right? So the animation looks flawless, and I'm like, well, why are we wasting it on this? I want to get to like, bro,
you don't like the cute shit?
No,
I'm gonna watch it. Man.
I'm gonna check it out. With the main line, like,
yeah,
nah, man.
So the official,
the animation just looks amazing. Yeah, it does.
The animation looks great.
Chris is a bitch, dog. And I'm just like, I'm not here for
somebody put that on. Somebody sent it to the desk. Like, what y'all think of Baby Goku? It was like, do it.
No, Akira Toriyama is back. He was like,
bro,
you know what I want to do again?
Ever since, he's been retconning GT for the most part. That's why I call it GT Part 2. Because remember, he had no hands in GT, and when GT was received badly, he stepped in, was like pretty much like, look what you done to my legacy. And so that's when he came out with Super, and he was like, all right, well, some of these aspects I'm gonna take and I'm gonna
from
redo.
GT, okay.
Right? And so that's why we got the newer Broly and stuff like that. He started retconning a lot of shit.
So okay, so now we just got to the last part where he was like, look, I wasn't off the baby idea.
He said the executive producer of the show said that he is deeply involved, like Akira Toriyama is deeply involved beyond his usual capacity, and that he has planned entirely new episodes for this storyline.
Yeah, he did. That's what I'm saying.
He came to the board.
I was completely off the baby idea.
He came to that press room. Like, he came to that meeting. Like, so look, the baby thing. Okay, it is. It was kind of, but everybody got to be babies though. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all's kind of cooking. Y'all's kind of cooking.
But everybody got to be babies. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you want to do it right, everybody got to be babies. Right. He Akira look at this shit like it didn't make sense to just Goku a baby. Right. Everybody got to be babies. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I think you. That's why I said I think that's what he came in. Like, because you said he been retconning shit. Yeah. He was sitting on that one though. Like, he was sitting on that one. They was like, they was like, we gotta do a new series. Like, okay, look, the GT thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so back to the GT thing. I feel like it's a what they immediately they say, let's park a lot this. He got a whole bunch of shit park a lot on the whiteboard.
We tabling this one.
Niggas really be in the office like, this nigga love this show and be acting like he don't, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta think he definitely got it. You gotta kind of like, you already gotta bounce back if you said that y'all ruined my franchise. Yeah. But you in the office is like, hey, I did like
because
that thing y'all did.
Because even in the manga, the whole gas arc and everything like that with them, that's pretty much the baby storyline retold. Again, same thing, but it was like, all right, I like how you did the turtle, like, you know what I'm saying, a race of people who got destroyed by the Saints when they was running with Frieza, like, but like baby, like
Super.
And so they've been fixing a lot of stuff in the manga.
I think the Super anime still is too close to the manga, and I think that's sort of the hiccup.
It's been like 4 arcs since then, though.
Yeah, but reading Boruto and seeing how close those were, there was like 6 arcs, and that's why Boruto had so many fillers.
But here's the thing:
the Naruto thing dropped yet?
Oh, so there's another thing with that.
But here's the thing:
I know what happened with that too.
Who drags out an arc longer, Naruto or Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball, nigga.
Both of them are monthly, but both of them are monthly.
But I'm saying, so in an anime, that first, because remember, right immediately after Super, you have like the moral. That moral arc. That's 3 fucking seasons, pretty much.
I don't think they would do that.
They can drag that shit the fuck out. Look how they, bro. They literally. And then you go be mad. Look how long they dragged out Resurrection F when they retold it in Super. That's what I'm
saying. But that's what I'm saying. That's how they would have to do it though. How was it? That's how they had to do it. They had to give you the abridged version as a movie first, and then be like, when the season drops, it's like now we gonna drag it out. We gotta have it. But that, like I actually was fine. I'm actually fine with that format with Dragon Ball because to me it makes sense. Yeah. Because if you can give me the movie, like let's say you in the comic book in the arc whatever, but you can give me the movie. Then next year is gonna be the actual season where you're gonna give me still that movie with fill-in episodes.
Yeah, they did that with both Resurrection F and Battle of the Gods.
And I was annoyed.
I was annoyed.
It made sense to me because I know you gotta push it. You gotta push it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's like I don't know.
I think that thing because Boruto, like I said, I think
he did have 5.
He did. Yeah. He did. That's why I didn't say anything to him because I was like, that's true. What? But Boruto, I think it was like 6 arcs. When that anime started, but because it's monthly, it was so dragged out that Boruto is 70% filler.
So my question
literally,
is,
somebody went in and calculated.
How many arcs do they have to
on the TV show?
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like it is.
How many arcs do they got to be ahead before they start animating what we see in the mangas? What is your goal in that?
But you got to think about that. You think about an anime,
it's tough because it's
manga
monthly.
that come out once a month, where anime is weekly.
Right.
You know right, but that remember, the manga may come out once a month, but that doesn't mean that it's capping off the arc.
Yeah, so you gotta figure this arc, like I think the Moro arc was like 2 years because it was fucking monthly.
Okay, so give us that season.
But that anime is going that two. Let's say that 2 years. That's 24. That's 24 chapters.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That might be.
That's 3 seasons that they can stretch it out.
No, it ain't, bro. You get it.
Deuces wants to throw in filler,
bro. I mean, that's what I'm saying. But like, you can't though because, like you said, it's 24. It's 24 months. But you already breaking down. If you said each month was 1 episode, it's 4 episodes in a month. So nigga, that season, that arc is done in like 3 months.
How many seasons do anime like they normally give us 12 episodes? Okay, so that's 2
now
seasons.
They've been doing that. And I think that's why they've been doing that.
So that's 2 seasons that they can give us. They're on since the events of Dragon Ball Super in the manga. They're probably on like the 6th arc right now in the manga.
So most anime. So I just want to see how many chapters. It says a lot of anime, they usually anywhere between 1 to 3 or 1.5 to 3 chapters an episode. Mm-hmm. So if we're talking 24 chapters, like I said, let's say that's correct. 8 episodes, you finna be pissed.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm conditioned for it now.
2 years.
Demon Slayer,
but that's what I'm saying.
fucking Attack on Titan, they've been.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm conditioned for it now. Outside of My Hero, and matter of fact, even Jujutsu Kaisen only gave us like 12.
But I'm saying when you think about that,
Jujutsu Kaisen's still going.
No, I'm saying like when they come out, they've
been since I forgot when they picked from the end of August until like December. They've been weekly still going. Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, it's still going.
I don't know. I feel like we've been conditioned for shorter seasons now with anime.
Well, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. If you break it down like that, I say you get 20. If one episode is like 1 or 2 like 1 or 3 chapters.
You are correct. You are correct. Most anime
12, right?
Recently has for sure been like 8 to 12 episodes.
Yeah, they usually 8 to 12.
Yeah, so it's like
and 8 is still. I ain't seen a lot of 8s. Everybody
8 is like the Netflix ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying. I feel like they're far enough that they can start dropping some of that animation. G.
I feel like you introducing filler and then niggas gonna complain about the filler.
So back to the question: how many arcs do you want them to be?
Where they going with the Attack on Titan?
So how many arcs do y'all want them to be ahead?
You want the Attack on Titan format?
No, hold on.
I want to know yours.
I'm trying to think. So
how many arcs ahead do y'all want them to be?
I mean, my thing is because I don't read the mangas. So even like I said, if it's a manga, if it's a show I watch that only comes out monthly, then honestly, I'm be really more mad anyway because it's like if I wanted a good season, I know I'm gonna have to read this manga for at least 3 years before I'm gonna really get a good season of it.
But you can get a good season now. That's what I'm saying.
So they can adapt the Broly. So they got Broly arc. They got the Moro arc. The Gas and Granola arc.
Yep.
Yeah, you need to find
Dragon Ball Superhero.
Yep. So it's like right now
that's 4 arcs.
Like how that's
and Dragon Ball Superhero.
And let's say if each of those arcs have 2 seasons set each, right? You just named 8 seasons.
But they don't.
I don't think those arcs are gonna have
was like 1 season. You talking like the tournament?
No. I'm talking everything that happens on the manga since then. That's what Dish was going over. They're like 4 arcs in right now.
I don't think each of those will be 2 seasons.
How many years has Super been running? Like the manga been running since the anime stopped?
Since right out,
how many editions? Like when
did the manga start?
How many chapters in general?
When did
Super start? Because it literally picked up right after. They probably took like
when did
the tournament?
When did the last episode of the Tournament of Power?
2019, wasn't it?
Yep, and they've been
consistent since.
But it's been monthly.
It's been monthly.
So it's like 19. So we think 3 years now.
So,
I mean, we probably do. Like
4 years.
I feel like they probably gonna announce it next year. Like I feel like the new season.
People been saying that.
Bro,
I mean, I feel like
Dragon Ball Super is kind of like Grand Theft Auto right now. Like people been saying, hey, it's coming. They're gonna announce it at this event.
I feel like that's why you can give us the baby Goku in them because
we thought this was gonna be the announcement. That's why I'm also pissed. We thought
I don't know who this we is. I saw the rumors of Dragon Ball Magic.
They said
that's the Magic thing. I thought that's what I'm like. Oh, okay.
But so. It looks like
see now they retelling Superhero right now. So like they already retelling shit that they came out.
I mean,
so you got the Broly saga, the Galactic Patrol Prisoner saga, Granola the Survivor saga, and then you had the Superhero saga.
Yeah.
So
but the Superhero saga is when they announced the movie or whatever.
The movie already came out. They're retelling it in the manga right now. So now it's reversed. It's like, okay, now the movie's out, we telling it in the manga versus the manga out and we're telling it in the show or a movie. So it's like, there's like...
I just want another movie. I don't really care about this. I don't need the series.
Either or. I just want some more.
Like, they could just give me a movie.
That's fair.
For all the arcs, honestly. You know
the last animated arc was 2018.
2018.
So 5 years ago.
But it's been 3 arcs in 5 years.
That's it?
Yeah.
I mean,
the Galactic Patrol Prisoner arc was 2 years. I was correct. Mm-hmm. It was 2 years. Mm-hmm. And then the granola arc was another 2 years.
It's a lot, bro.
So that's what I'm saying.
But that really would. So that would be your 12 season, your 12 episode season though, 10 episode season. So like each one of those arcs. So if they wanted to drop anime and do them, then you're gonna get 1 season for that arc, mm-hmm. 1 season for the next arc, and now you're gonna be waiting again. So you get about 2 seasons.
But Deuce is okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
He just wants something.
I don't want something at this point.
He did
anime.
Washington right now. He leaving here with something.
I have been, but listen, so here's the thing. Every time I'm in like these Twitter spaces and I'm online, when they be dragging Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, I just stay quiet. Because I still fuck with it.
I should stay quiet. This nigga, that nigga in the corner, like, they don't know I fuck with Dragon Ball.
I still fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I still fuck with it. Like, and so I do want another season. I want more shit, dog. I still fuck with Dragon Ball and them, dog.
You read the manga?
Yes. That's why I'm like, I'm ready.
Look at that nigga.
I'm ready, dog. Like, damn, bro. Like, shit.
Hilarious, dog.
Have you been reading it like it is, like months since 5 years ago, or like you just not like?
No, since then.
Oh yeah.
We do talk about it every month.
Yeah, bro. Hey, so Chainsaw Man just won Best Manga at the Harvey Awards. Have you been reading that, right? Or I know Travion has, but like
that's why I don't read it.
Why?
Because every time I go in, it be on a new one. It be already at the end of the chapter. I'm like,
I've been trying to read more mangas, man. Manga's been going crazy lately.
Really?
Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen manga that was going crazy. You know what I'm saying, and everything. So it's like, I don't know, man. Mangas. I've been trying to get more into my manga bag and everything like that, so it's like it's been real fucking dope. But I mean, Chainsaw Man has been a solid property in general. Like,
oh yeah, I haven't read the manga, but I like the anime.
Yeah.
Like I feel, it's one of those. Like I said, like that's what I said. That's why, like I was saying, like you guys gotta find so much stuff to watch because it's like Chainsaw Man definitely had me hooked, and it's like, damn, I gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit. You're like, bro, like. Why you gotta be good? And like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't be wanting to read the manga, because then I'll be up waiting. I don't want to know what's gonna happen, and then I'm waiting for y'all to draw it out. Like I don't want to.
So I did with Attack on Titan. I got tired of waiting. I was like, oh, let me go ahead and read.
I was like, I don't want to.
I read the last chapters of the manga.
I didn't read Attack on Titan at all.
I was done. I got tired of waiting because I feel like they just keep pushing. Y'all gonna think the last episode, they gonna be final episode part 4.
I'm telling you, they gonna keep on splitting it up.
4, bro.
They just keep on splitting it up, bro.
Bro, the
That's
crazy
what you
part,
want,
there's 1 chapter left. I don't know, you can't. Bro, theoretically, you can't push it anymore.
Bro,
they going to.
It's
one more chapter.
There's 1 chapter left.
Bro,
that's what I said. I just read it.
It's the school pizza party theory. You know, I remember they like pizza party day, and they cut that motherfucking pizza in them thin ass slices. That's what they doing to this last chapter. It's like,
hey, that was diabolical to buy 1 pizza for a bunch of kids,
bro. Because it was coming out the teachers' pockets.
Them slices was a strip.
The school wasn't giving them that money. It was coming out the teachers' pockets.
Slices was a strip, though.
That was trauma. Why you bring that back? Like, dog, why you bring that back, bro? Like, dog, because I remember on that little brown ass napkin.
Motherfuckers was a strip.
And what's bad about it as a kid, you probably be like, it ain't the right size, but when you visualize it as an adult, like, bro, that shit was like a slither, dog. Like, you know how many times you had to cut that pizza to get those slices?
Yeah.
How many angles you gotta keep going, bro? Like I'm so mad at pizza.
They turned a fucking traditional.
It'd be like a medium, nigga. It wasn't even like a large.
Turn a traditional 8-slice pizza to a motherfucking 32 slice pizza.
All crust.
32 slices.
You get that one little bit puff of crust, and it'd be like sauce. Like, nigga, where the cheese? Everything go, nigga. Hey.
All crust is crazy.
Oh shit, bro. Hey, so I was on the Geek Salad podcast recently, right? That it's spooky season, so we started doing some Halloween shit, right?
Right.
They asked this question, and it was a I wanted to ask y'all this question and react. So shout out to the Geek Salad podcast, man. But they asked, would you rather survive 3 Friday the 13th, like have to live and survive through 3 Friday the 13th?
Movies?
Yeah, no, you like it's scenario. Let's say you in this movies. You in the movie, but you have to live and try to survive on 3 Friday the 13th, or fight with Freddie Krueger in one movie. Which one would you rather do?
Am I guaranteed to make it through 3 movies?
Nah.
Why I gotta do 3 Friday the 13th?
I don't know why. This is their question.
I'll do Friday the 13th though.
I would too. That's what I picked.
Yeah,
I am too, but that's why I was like, I was just curious if I was guaranteed. Like, am I just like going through hell?
I feel like we dying no matter what.
Can I hear his chicha?
I don't know. They didn't add that.
You don't think they hear that in the movie?
I don't think people hear the movie.
I feel like they did.
I don't think people hear the movie.
I think that's what make the niggas be like, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm with you. I think they hear it in the movie.
They hearing the.
I feel like they did.
I don't think that's just for us. I think they hearing that in the movie. Like, that's his calling sign. Like, hey, you about to die, nigga.
Wait. So now this nigga hiding, and not only is he hiding, he going.
I think
that's hot brand.
That's actually Jason running. Cause we don't know how the nigga get from point A to point B. like he out here, he gone, nigga. Like
That's how he control his breath.
That's how he gets so quick to the places, nigga. Like he be gone.
And then he stand.
And you, by the time you be like, what the fuck is that noise? You know what I'm saying? He done went through another. He done passed through the tree. Like
run and talk about some chit, ha.
Right.
So
That's what I'm saying.
I definitely thought that they heard it. You are right.
I can hear. That's why I said I picked Jason because I figure I can hear it. So it's like, oh yeah, I know what to do.
I just feel like also at least I got a fighting chance. Because here's the thing. I mean, I'm dying either way. But if you die in your sleep,
I mean, I could be the hero.
I mean, either I feel like I don't.
Hero in 3 movies is outrageous.
That's what I'm like.
Like you trying to kill me?
That's why I was like, are you guaranteed to make? Because then it's like you just going through hell 3 times.
I'm assuming that we die no matter what. And I'm thinking about the residuals. Because here's the thing: if I die going against Jason, you know, in my head, I'm like, all right, somebody know like shit. That nigga Deuce is trying to fight Jason. But if I die in my sleep and niggas see me get elevated and ripped to shreds. Y'all and everybody else gonna be like, no, that nigga Deuces was possessed. He was like, yeah, ain't nobody gonna know what really happened to me. That's gonna be a trauma, dog.
But don't we know we up against Freddie?
Yeah, because if we in the movie,
not everybody.
I ain't in the movie with you.
Not everybody.
I ain't in the movie with you. I ain't in the why I gotta keep pulling your shit.
Because it's my life.
Pick other niggas.
Wait, I'm still in this situation.
Because I'm saying like, damn, yeah, now I'm in the movie too. I'm in Jason, nigga. Don't movie afraid with you. This nigga like, y'all gonna see me? No, I ain't.
Y'all gonna be here.
I ain't gonna know nothing about you.
I'm gonna be on here telling y'all like, dog, I can't go to sleep, dog. It's this nigga. Y'all gonna be looking at me crazy like, dog, what the hell is Deuces talking
that's
about?
what I'm saying.
And then when I die, niggas be like, dog, I saw this nigga Deuces get elevated, he get ripped to shreds. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
That's what's bogus. Y'all bogus. Cause like I said, when y'all said I was in Jason movie, I visualize myself with a bunch of niggas that don't know me and I don't know them.
Oh no,
I had y'all in safe places.
Oh no,
we all dying.
We ride together, we die together. Nigga, we in it together. G. Geekset does Friday the 13th. Geekset does Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nigga. Yeah, bro. I'll try to put y'all. That's why I said I might be the hero. I might sacrifice one of them white votes or some shit. Like tell a nigga where he at. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with Deuces. I assume we was all in this together.
That's wild. Because I mean, man, no. Because for one, in most horror movies, somebody sacrifices themselves so somebody can get away. I'm not sacrificing. So unless I'm the hero.
Wait. Just because
it wasn't gonna be just us 3.
There's more people with us, y'all.
I mean, it don't matter.
One,
the ratio.
Also, it's my story. You can't tell me who in my story. Who I guess.
No, because I feel like you making your story make it so you could be the hero. Like, nigga,
he just said he got ripped to shreds.
I got ripped to shreds. I'm thinking about y'all well-being. I'm thinking about y'all mental. If y'all saw that happen,
no, because
I don't want that to happen.
Because you putting that nigga on my brain now. Now you coming for me. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna know what happened. I didn't say y'all knew.
My assumption was that we knew we was in these movies. If we hearing the like we know we in Friday the 13th. So I assume we gonna hear the 1-2 Freddie coming for you or something.
Yeah, ain't no 1-2, you sleep, nigga. 1-2, it ain't nothing. I got nothing to do with that.
1-2, you knocked out.
Yeah, like you sleep. You know what I'm saying?
You hear that? You hear that prior to that?
No, you don't.
Where they hear that?
No, that was it's in your dreams. You would hear it in your dreams.
Damn, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn, you're right.
Remember they had to make sure they go to sleep together and bring each other in the dream. Like, how did they bring people in the dream with each other?
They slept together?
Yeah. You got to do
Not
that.
like that, but you know.
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
You think it had to be like super close? Like, what if it was just like what if say we here and like I'm sleep right there and y'all sleep over there? Like, you think we close enough?
I feel like the Freddie movies was kind of like that. They kind of kept it was like a range of like, because it was really just more the connection to people you know was in the room with you.
Right.
So like that's, you know what I'm saying?
But the other point I said, the reason why I wouldn't want to go against Freddie is like, so I know people always talk about how like dreams mean something, or you like lucid dreaming where you have control. Yeah. I don't have control of my dreams. You
never had a controlled dream?
I've never had a controlled dream. And so I don't believe in my ability to win in that scenario because I don't believe in my ability to control and actually fight Freddie. It's a lose-lose situation for me.
I hope I ain't had control in none of my dreams. My dreams be weird.
My dream make no sense.
I had one dream. I was just skiing the entire time.
Did you die?
No, I was just
like was you good? Like was you good?
It was a basic just doing this.
But have you ever skied before?
No.
Have you ever?
So you handled it, right? You controlled the fuck out that dream.
You
control that dream.
Eventually you gonna hit the bottom of the slope.
You controlling it where you like.
Yeah, bro. I grew up fighting Chucky, fighting Freddie.
Oh, you was going through it in your dreams.
And I was the type of nigga that I wake up like, oh, I lost. Let me go back to sleep and get back at his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he went back for round two.
Let me go back. I really, bro. I used to be like, bro, because I used to wake up. Remember, especially like zombie, like, fam, I'd have a dream about me escaping zombies. And if I feel like I'm at a dead end, like, bro, I don't know how to get back, I'll literally wake up and be like, all right, we got to figure this out again. And go right back to sleep. And somehow I'll be right back in that dream, doing it all over again. Like,
the last zombie dream I had, it was crazy because in the middle of it, I realized I was asleep. And I was this don't mean nothing. This don't mean nothing.
Control again.
I ain't never, because like my dreams be like, it'd be like people from like the 90s that was in my life and now, and then we'll be in a situation where like we had a cabin, but like we playing Monopoly, but then the Monopoly board brings us in, and like it's like weird shit like that makes no sense.
You have mushroom dreams.
No, my dreams don't be having no, and I'm like, bro, there's no way I can control this dream.
I'll be playing Monopoly. Next thing you know, he driving in the little silver car.
Right, it's stupid as hell.
You put him up on Broadway for real, nigga.
It makes no sense. So I don't have that faith in my control of those.
Yeah, Freddie have a field day with your shit.
I just
Freddie this motherfucker like, what the fuck is you doing here?
But that's the other thing. Like, you gotta get Freddie put into these random situations. I mean, like, imagine he showed up in my skiing dream.
That'd be hilarious though. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how it works though, because it's like you be in control. You like, nigga, I never skied before, but for some reason you just is, and then you gonna hear that, you gonna look over and be like, you gonna be just right with your ass, like, you know what I'm saying? And you gonna be like, what the fuck is that? Next thing you know, it's gonna turn red. You like, oh shit, I don't got control no more. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. That's all I said. This nigga, I'm like, bro, if you had a dream skiing, you ain't never skied and you was cold.
I don't know. It was just enough that I didn't fall. Like,
same thing.
Hey, that's fair.
Because you said you already, like, the fact that you already, because if you ain't never skied, you don't even know what real form is. But you was in your dream already like, wow, that bitch.
Just going side
don't even know that even works.
Like, bro, it's what you see in the movie.
Yeah. So another spooky question I saw, what's something that is not creepy at 3 p.m., but would be creepy as fuck at 3 a.m. if you saw her?
I saw that tweet. A child's laughter.
A child's laughter?
You hear a baby laughing. You don't have a baby, and you just hear that laughing in your house at 3 a.m.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like that, but I feel like also if you don't have a baby, you know, at 3 p.m.
At 3 p.m. because we both live in an apartment complex. You might be just, you heard somebody walking by.
I'd be scared if it was a baby. If I had a baby, because nigga, you supposed to be asleep. Like shit, like, damn. I mean, there's so many. In 3, okay. I'm trying to think something that really, really would
Once you get your answer, I'm gonna tell you the one that I saw. Because when I saw the tweet, somebody had replied to it, and they was correct.
So it's like something that you see in the day that if you saw it, like.
What did you say?
If you seen it, because you said baby laughs. So
seen it on
well, no, I think it said it just said what's something that's normal at 3 p.m. that would be scary at 3 a.m. So see, like you said, see or hear.
I mean, honestly, because those always creep me out anyway. Just any fucking random dial sitting in anywhere, like just a dial.
Did I show y'all the picture when I got on the elevator?
No.
I hope it's still on my phone.
Elevator here?
No, in my apartment. It was like 3 or 4 days ago.
Somebody said a loud yelling woman.
That was kidding. Come on, give me my money, bro.
Give me my money, bro. Give me my money, bro. Definitely would have. It wouldn't have been as crazy at 3 p.m. if it was at 3 a.m. in the fucking.
Yeah, that definitely was.
That shit was crazy as shit, John. You know what? Fog. If fog just happened at 3 p.m., like let's say if I was out somewhere and just fog, I'd be like, all right, whatever. But at 3 a.m. in the morning, if I random fog, I just see it coming.
Oh yeah, I mean, I always feel weird about that. Cause I'm like, even when I be doing like my Amazon flexes and I be out and you like out in the open field and you can really see like, damn, that's a thick ass fog I'm about to drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like no street lights and shit either. You like, dog, what the fuck, dog? Like,
no, the person who replied, they said ice cream truck. You're hearing the sound of the ice cream truck?
Hell yeah. If you just heard the ice cream truck jingle
at 3 in the morning,
in the distance. You wouldn't be scared, dog? I'd be terrified.
I'd be terrified. By the way, this is last week.
If it's the typical ice cream,
but
I'm thinking about the hood ice cream champ. There might be a little bass, might be a little kick in the background.
No, you hearing
in the morning, that nigga still selling it. He's still selling it.
You hearing it. You hearing that at 3 a.m.
If you still driving the same speed limit as an ice cream truck, I'm definitely terrified.
No, remember you
trying to get home, like this nigga going ready.
No,
you gonna hear it
before you see it.
You gonna hear that motherfucker.
So you just driving or you walking, whatever.
I'm scared.
But no, it was last Sunday. After leaving here, I got on the elevator and it was just
somebody put the elf out there, dog.
Bro, I got in. I was like, hey, what is this? I went to the other elevator.
I definitely went to the other elevator.
I went to the other elevator.
If I open up the elevator door and something is there that shouldn't be there, like a fucking doll.
Fam, a little white girl should terrify you at 3 p.m. too. Like, for real. Like I feel like that's just my own senses. Like a little random white girl.
I ain't gonna hold you. A scream. Like just a
scream at 3 p.m.
No, at scream at 3 p.m. If I just heard somebody scream like I'm like, no, what the fuck's happening there? Right, that's it. But at 3 in the morning, if I hear that scream, I'm going in the house.
At a scream, and I know a scream at 3 p.m. because there was a time where me, mom, and dad, we were driving back from. I think we went out to dinner or something. It was like when I was in high school, but dad be liking to take like random shortcuts. Like, I know how to get there. We kind of lost. We don't know what's going on, and then all of a sudden. And remember dad old car, sometimes it would mess up where like you gotta wait, you gotta let it basically cool down. So the car overheated, we waiting for it to cool down. We don't know where the hell we at. In the distance, we just hear, ah! I'm looking around like, hey, the car cool yet? And it was right after dinner, so it's still light out. It's probably like 6:37. The sun's starting to go down, and I'm like, we just heard that scream. It didn't sound too close. But it didn't sound far. And I'm like, we need to get out of here.
You know what? Because we base it, and it's based on a true story. A motherfucking kitten.
Just seen a kitten?
Remember we was driving back? Hey, a motherfucking.
Did we ever tell that story?
No, we never told that story. Yeah, we was out there in the dark, nigga. We like, that was dark.
Wait, okay, we gotta tell this kid. So we were coming back. Was we going or were we coming back?
No, we was coming back from DreamCon.
We was coming back for DreamCon. So for those who know, man, we drove all the way from DreamCon. That was a 17-hour drive, right? So at some point, it's like dark ass shit. And
it's about 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah, 2 or 3 in the morning, and we end up getting detoured. And they kept on taking us down all these different detours and streets and shit, right?
I think it was in Oklahoma.
No lights, right? And so as we driving and as we going down this it was like this backwoods road that was like parallel to the freeway, but it was like nobody was on this road. It wasn't really like stop signs.
I think we drove under like a little bridge
or
something.
It was crazy. You could literally hear the freeway off to the side. You could see it like through the bushes and whatever, but you couldn't get on it.
Yeah, and it was far enough away from the main road that if something was to happen, if you was to your car was to get like snatched up, Nobody probably would have paid.
Yeah, if you'd had a car, like if you'd had car trouble where we was at, you would have been terrified. Like you would have been really terrified.
We pulled to this like 4-way stop, and out of nowhere, this small, well-kept kitten.
It was legit a kitten. Like,
well-kept kitten at that. Like it wasn't like it was out there in the wild.
Yeah.
This kitten was well fucking kept and just walked right past the front of the car, and we was like, what the fuck? And I feel like at the time we was like, this got to be a setup. It got to be somebody like, oh, what this kitten? You get out your car,
right?
You get the kitten, and then you get ambushed. But like
that kid was a monster on his own. The kid was a monster.
We was like, for sure, we get him back on the freeway ASAP. Niggas zoomed up that back alley.
That cat looked at us like, you come on with me, like come on, because it was definitely one of them like where the cat looked at us is like, follow me. Like no, we not following you, cat. We are not following you, kid.
That was creepy as a bitch, dog.
That was definitely scary.
Oh shit, bro! I forgot all about that motherfucking kitten.
Niggas in the car like, hey, what's that, a kitten? The fuck?
Go ahead, keep on driving.
Hey.
All right, bro. All right, last question. All right, if you could be a part of any cartoon or anime from the 90s, like you're a part of the cast, the crew, or anything like that.
Or a cartoon?
Yep, cartoon or anime from the 90s, specifically from the 90s.
Scooby-Doo. Oh, the 90s?
Yeah.
Still Scooby-Doo.
Still Scooby-Doo?
Pup named Scooby-Doo.
Pup named Scooby-Doo?
Take me there.
Take you there? You want to be part of that cast?
Take me there. Just like they did in Supernatural, fan. I want to eat the sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? I want to eat the sandwiches. Yeah, like.
What about you, Dinge?
Oh, that's a good question. Any cartoon from the 90s?
Any cartoon or anime from the 90s? If you could be a part of that cast, that crew, you could be in the show.
Rocko's Modern Life.
You out of control.
What? It's such a regular show.
That is a regular ass show, though. Like, you gonna be an animal?
I kick it with Rocko. I'll be the only human there. I kick it with Rocko.
Like, what species is you? Like, nigga. Now it looks funny as a bitch because you would just be a regular person. You know what I was like, what the fuck is this? Like,
I definitely would want to be Power Rangers.
You said cartoon or anime?
Ninja Turtles then. Ninja Turtles.
I feel like Ninja Turtles would actually be scary if I saw them in real life.
I feel like that's like, because there's only really like 3 humans in the goddamn show. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like if I saw these big ass turtles in real life, I'd be terrified.
How many niggas you remember for that show?
none, because niggas ain't fuck with turtles and rats.
I would be in there. I'd be the one. I'd be the one. I'd be the token black guy in Ninja Turtles in the 90s, G.
That'd be funny.
And you would, in the 90s, nigga, your voice line would be...
You gonna have a fade.
Mike gonna have a fade. You gonna have a fade.
You gonna have a Frank. Yeah.
Every cartoon character look like kid version of Frank.
I take it back. Recess.
Recess? They already had a black guy.
They can have two.
That's not how shows was back in the day.
Oh, tragic.
There's only one. That's why nigga just voted that. He didn't even add that in there.
He did.
He didn't even add that in there. Like this nigga just said no. Only you're the only black guy.
The only black guy. That's how it is.
Tragic.
Bro. That's how it was back in the day. You know what?
They made
I don't want to be the pup man Scooby Doo because I might get blamed for every guy.
Oh yeah, you
every time I be red hair and they be like, Ron did that shit. Like I be minding my own business. Like what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
another one I would do just because like it holds a special place in my heart. Bobby's World. I would be part of Bobby's World.
Yeah, I would do. I would do Operation Kids Next Door.
Oh,
they already got a black dude.
They do already got a black dude.
Dude, I thought they had a black girl.
Oh yeah, it's the girl.
That's enough. It doesn't matter. One black.
One black.
One black.
Damn, you can't do Rugrats.
Oh, Gargoyles is a good one. Gargoyles. You don't like Gargoyles?
Are you gonna be a bro? What are we talking about?
Gargoyles already had a black person too.
Yeah,
well, he was a gargoyle. He wasn't a black character.
They didn't have a black character.
You pop up on the scene. I bet you that nigga walk up on you like, what you?
Keep David walk on you.
What you supposed to be?
I thought they had a black character too. Like, I obviously I know Keith David, but like I thought they had
walked up on your ass like keep hearing that another nigga with that bass in the voice. Like, wait, hold on, Playboy. I run all this right here.
Oh, dog.
Like, I'm trying.
Hell yeah, one black. Now that shit's crazy, though.
I would then. See, if that's the case, then
Hercules.
I'll be definitely DuckTales.
I'll be in Hercules.
DuckTales.
DuckTales will be fire.
I gotta be
DuckTales will be a fire one.
I'm gonna put Scrooge on some. Hey, I got some business events. Some man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna run some shit there.
I'll be in Hercules.
Johnny
Hercules.
Quest.
Yeah, dog.
Bro, I didn't appreciate Johnny Quest. I did not. I used to hate Johnny Quest.
I mean, I didn't appreciate it. I didn't appreciate it until I watched it. Whatchamacallit?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
Adventure
Brothers.
Adventure Brothers. Yeah.
Venture Brothers.
Can
Venture
I
Brothers
be in
made me
Wacky Races?
Yeah.
I know it ain't. I know you said 90s, but I threw that.
Wacky
Races? That was early 90s.
Probably like a remake, like
Yeah,
the
I think
older.
that was, original Wacky Races was for sure like 60s.
Yeah.
Like, but they might have had a
Really? Oh shit.
I threw that part out. I ain't gonna lie. I just started going to shows now.
Yeah, you just picking shows.
Oh yeah,
out.
that definitely was mad 60s. Probably I'm just used to it because
I'm
I
trying
watched
to think
it
in the 90s. In the 90s, cause I'm in the 90s.
Definitely watched it in the 90s.
I can't be in
It used
Goof
to come on
Troop. 'Cause
Boomerang.
they- I couldn't be in Goof Troop because them niggas is niggas.
Them niggas is niggas.
The one black rule is definitely wild.
Like,
All right, so think about it. So we got like Johnny Bravo, we got, you know what I'm saying, the Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry, Dexter Laboratory, Rugrats, Our Real Monsters,
Rugrats already had they black
yeah,
characters.
Powerpuff Girls, then of course Tom and Jerry,
gonna beat you up.
Ren and Stimpy.
Foghorn Leghorn, Big Sis Chris. There's already a black person in there too.
Who the
Foghorn Leghorn.
But that was a character.
He was country black, nigga. Foghorn Leghorn was country black. You know what I'm saying?
But he wasn't a black character.
No, he was country black, nigga. That was country. Like that nigga was definitely in there.
But if we go in the anime, I'd for sure be in like Pokemon.
An anime?
Yeah, if we go, I'd be in Pokemon. I feel like I'd be terrified, but
right, because you definitely not gonna be no trainer.
yes, I can't. Why can't be a trainer?
Why? Because you just said it. You said I'd be scared.
Bro, and that's how I fight my fears. My Pokemon gonna be out here fighting.
Y'all both gonna share that same energy, like, cause I don't want to do this.
It depends on which anime because I don't want to be in Dragon Ball because you see how they used to draw us. They're gonna draw me crazy. I'm gonna have them big ass Sambo lips and shit. Like I don't want to be in Dragon
You
Ball.
want to be like Popo? You could be Popo.
That's even worse.
That's worse.
Popo was cold though. I'd be Popo. I would be Popo because ain't nobody fuck with the nigga. He was a real like try me.
But the way
when he told the
looked-
niggas like, hey, you break this motherfucker one more time.
I don't want my character design to look like that.
I don't matter. You can draw me how you want to if I know you ain't gonna fuck with me. If you know you
Looney Tunes definitely had the Mammy character.
The mammies, yeah,
So I'm saying the one black we gotta.
you can't be a Tom and Jerry.
Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho.
I thought about that.
That'd be a fire one to be a part of.
Yeah, I can see you Hakusho. I'm trying to think back then.
Animes. I mean, you can do Akira. You can do.
Kira also seemed like I don't know if I would
Yeah,
live in that world.
That nigga was going crazy, bro. I don't want to be
you
no
know
part of
what?
that nigga.
They already had a black character because I was gonna say those
Anime don't got the one black rule. You good there?
Those Street Fighter animes used to be solid, and I would have loved to have been in that shit. I used to love those Street Fighter animes.
I mean, yeah, it was cool. I
You gotta fight every day.
Like I guess
Who said I don't want to be a part of it? Who said I don't want to fight?
That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, I try to take you out of being a Pokemon trainer. You like, nigga, what you mean? I'm like, I think we having a regular life in this show, but you want to be in the show.
Oh, no, I'm be in that
That's why I said,
bitch.
this nigga said he want to be a Power Ranger. I'm like, bro, you want to what?
I want
like,
to be in the shits.
No,
Pokemon.
I just live a regular life.
I do. Digimon.
That's why I said-
I want
That's
to.
why I said,
regular life.
that's why I said if I was in Pup Named Scooby Doo, I wouldn't really be in the show. They're just gonna keep blaming me. They're gonna be like,
I wanna
Ron
be-
did
I
that
wanna be in
shit.
the
Like,
shits, man.
That's when I pop up like, bro, why y'all keep blaming me? Like I didn't.
I still be terrified in Pokemon, but I have mine out there. We fighting.
Man, you ain't gonna be training. You right, I give you a Pokemon, but you ain't training. You ain't out here trying to get badges, bro. You know,
am.
You gonna have your Pokemon, y'all gonna work.
No,
you gonna have
dog.
your regular job.
I do. I would definitely go for the badges. I would for sure.
Fair, right?
But shit, man, let's get into fucking recommendations. I'll go first. I actually got an anime recommendation. I started it last night. Good Night World. Bro, this anime is a crazy ass setup. So this family hates each other. They legit hate each other. They don't like each other, right? And they escape through this video game, right? And this is one of like Ready Player One style type of shit. It's on Netflix. It's like you know you in this video game and you live this world and like but like their focus is like you know doing missions with each other, earning XPs and everything. But here's the thing: it's like an unwritten rule in the game that you don't pry into people's real lives, right?
Okay.
So this family hates each other. So when you see in the world in the game, like when you see in the real life world, you're seeing like this kid and his dad beefing and shit like that. Like it's like I'm talking about like toxic as fuck beating like who the fuck is you like going off on each other, right? So then he runs off, gets into the game, right? When we get into the game, and when we get into the game, like, you know, it's just like you see them. There's a mission going on, but you see this camaraderie of individuals, right, in the game, and so it's like, oh shit, well, this is his squad, his gamer squad, and this is no spoiler because you figure it out after the first episode, bro. His squad is his family that he hates. Nobody knows that their family in the game is their real family. But in the game, oh nigga, they buddy. It's the most lit family ever. They getting missions done together. They got high morals. Somebody was trying to get like there was some other gamers in it. They was trying to like get something, and the son, he was like, nah. They was trying to get this from us, and then the dad comes in. He's like, no, let them have it. You know, we're more of a peaceful family. We got other things that we got to focus on and stuff like that. So like they operating so good together, and they don't know that's it's actually their family shit.
That's for sure not a spoiler. That's in the description.
Yeah,
that was I was trying to look and see what it was on.
Bro, it's so
that was the
crazy
description.
because but the way they do it at the end, like you realize at the end they are pissed. They living like, bro, they living in trash. They living in poverty. So you like, dog, like damn, and you see him, he's like, I'm gonna get on the game, and then you see the dad look up, and then, like, no, you see the mom and everybody, and they get on the game, and then
it's a VR game.
Yeah, it's that's it. And then you see the dad finally get on the game because you get introduced to the characters in it, and you see the dynamic in the game. So you like, yo, who's this? Like, you know, this is dope. And they're like, oh, the dad's coming. Like, they treat him like he's like the dad. Like, you know, they having fun, but then the dad comes, so they're like, oh, damn, we got to get it together. But like, it's not like hate in the game of the dad. It's just like, oh shit, dad coming. So
like,
you know? So it's like you seeing this, and so then when the dad comes to the door, and you see that it's the dad that he hates. I'm like, bro, this is a wild ass fucking ride. Like, that shit looks crazy. But yeah, man, that is the game that I'm on, right? I mean, the anime that I'm recommending. Goodbye World. It's a crazy premise, but
Goodbye World.
Yep.
I recommend. I got two manga recommendations.
Mm-hmm.
The first one would be Kagurabachi. It's a new one. I think it's like 5 chapters. Basically, the gist of it. The main character, his pops was like a renowned swordsman, and he built these. He made these. They were like possessed swords, and they all get stolen. And the last one that he basically gave his life to create is the one that now his son has. And basically, it's his quest for revenge. He's trying to take out all the sorcerers that stole all of his dad's swords and really caused his dad to essentially die, because he died making the final sword that he has.
Okay.
Like I said, it's 5 chapters. That's when I'm hoping they kind of fast track to animation, because it's fire. It's fire. And then my second one, I also really hope they fast track this to animation too, is Shoujo no. It's very much iRobot, where these robots they start gaining sentience, and they realize how fucked up people treat these robots. Like, one of the dudes, he used all robots for his play, and his play always ended with a robot dying. And it's like in a gore way, like he either gets stabbed through its eye.
Wow, bro!
And because his thought was, I can push the limit of my show. And it doesn't matter because these aren't humans; they're robots.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Once you start figuring out like the robots got sentience, you like they feeling these pain, they feeling all this, and he don't care. He like, y'all fucking robots. And so now that the robots, like, there's a select few that they're starting to rebel, they're starting to take over. It's crazy.
That's wild. Yeah, that don't sound wild. I'm gonna give the last 2 Hulu movies I had watched that I had made that post about, but the Matriarch. So both of these movies was fucking crazy. I don't know why I randomly watched these, but the Matriarch.
You said they Hulu movies?
Yeah, they Hulu movies. The Matriarch is a horror movie, but it's really hard to explain this movie without giving nothing away, because even the premise is really like dry.
Right.
But it's about a lady who is really like spinning out of control, like an older lady spinning out of control in her life and work, and she has a moment where I guess they probably pretty much say like she overdosed and died, but like in that moment of dying, you kind of see like this black liquid or whatever, kind of like you thought she was dreaming, but it's like this black liquid kind of goes inside of her, and then it's like she has like this dream, like something kind of like pulling her back, and she like snaps back out of like she pretty much just comes back to life, and at the same time she decides to go home to see her mom, and like they had this really, really bad relationship or whatever. So she's like coming back trying to like make, I think in a sense like make amends.
Okay.
But when she gets to the town, it's really wild because it's like, I guess it's like 20 years later or something like that, that she's been gone. Like she's really left everybody. So when she gets back to town, she's really looking at everybody like, why the fuck everybody like, ain't nobody fucking died here? Like, you know, so she like hate the town, hate being there, whatever. But the town itself is like it's some wild it's almost like, what's the movie you like?
Oh, Midsummer?
It's like, the town's like on some Midsummer shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and you don't really realize it until you just like, it's like, cause like when you watch the movie, there's one scene, like there's one set of people that she like constantly keeps walking by. And every time they walk by, you like, they getting worse and worse. And you're like, what the fuck wrong with these people? Like, so it's like, but the end, bro, like I said, when I watched it, I was like, at the end of the movie, I was like, bro, what the fuck? I didn't see this at all. Like, I did not see this at all, like, happen. So the matriarch, and then the second one is on Hulu too, is we have to do something. And that's the one that when I really started watching, like the moment I started watching, I was just like, this movie is really out. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. And it's literally like a family trapped. So it was like, the movie pretty much starts where a family moves, like, goes into their bathroom of their house because like a storm or whatever's going on or whatever. So they pretty much like trying to like avoid the tornado type of shit. Yeah. So I guess as the storm ends, a tree or the house, I guess in a sense, like came through the house and trapped them in the bathroom. So now they're just trapped in the bathroom, whatever, and you know, so it starts out being one of those movies where everyone's just kind of freaking out. Yeah. Because you know what I'm saying? So it's like the dad freaking out, and you know, so it's one of them where everybody like need to calm down. But then it's just like they keep sidetracking back to a story that the daughter had met this girl and they end up doing some shit in witchcraft. So like her in the mind while this storm going on, she like, I think we did some shit. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's like, it's such a crazy ass thing because it's a really good movie to me because it's all you really look at this cast of people. Like, every time, the only little breath of like life is when they crack the door open a little bit and they can kind of see outside. Yeah. And you don't know, they don't ever show you what's going on outside. So you just hear shit. Just hear the shit. And you be like, or they look outside and come back and be like, I don't know what the fuck I just saw. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you like, so it's like, you like, what the fuck is really happening?
Right, what are y'all seeing?
And it's like, but the movie is literally, that's why we had to do something because everybody actually in the bathroom are panicking like, bro, we gotta do something. So we can't just be here. And it's like, it's a weird roller coaster because like, it's so much random shit happening throughout the movie that you keep forgetting, like, these niggas is still in the bathroom. Like, and so that was a random pick. So that would say that one too. I don't want to reveal the end of that one too, but that one was like a wild ass movie.
All right. Well, OG recommendation. OG recommendation and just kind of like some things. So, I know Lost Holocron, you guys wrapped up Ahsoka?
We did. Ahsoka wrapped up last week.
What's the move now?
Back to just Star Wars news. We're gonna do a rumor roundup episode. There's been a lot of rumors floating recently. Okay. We sort of let Ahsoka just sort of sit this week. Okay. Like, so we'll be back next week with a new episode. Like I said, just rumor roundup and everything, and then from there, just continuing just different topics. Like I wanna play Knights of the Old Republic again, just because I haven't played it in forever. Okay. And like I said, since I just downloaded it, probably get some gameplay. I don't know if it'll necessarily be Twitch, but just like recording the gameplay or not, or whatever. Oh, yeah. But definitely get some content that way out for everybody.
Cool. And then, like I said, you also starting something new?
Yeah, so the other thing is the personal tech reviews. It's a new series that I'm calling it my Digital Daydream series.
Daydream.
Yeah, so everything, like I said, whether it's reviews, interviews, whatever, but it's all going to be around a tech slant and really like a filmmaking tech slant. So that way I can continue just my personal creative journey, but at the same time, I'm sticking to those interests that I have. Like, obviously, I want to do a lot more filmmaking. And there's a lot of great technology that's coming around with filmmaking that I definitely want to put a spotlight on.
Okay.
Yep. So then again, like OG recommendation, man, go to youtube.com/GeeksetPodcast. We got a lot of stuff that we are building and that we are continuously putting. Like I said, I got the Storytime series going on. We got Geek, the Do What You Love What You Do series that's going on. Still trying to finalize some more shit with one-on-one with Deuces, but I guarantee you, like I said, guys, that is 100% coming back. And, on our Patreon, patreon.com/Geekset, they did a whole revamp of the Patreon platform. So it's like,
I just saw that. Yo, it's crazy.
It looks crazy, but it's like a lot. It's got a lot that we get to offer, a lot of things that we get to do. I'm still doing behind the scenes when I'm doing like my Watch Mojo list or when I'm doing some of my voice acting stuff. You're going to be able to get episodes early. You're going to be able to, again, when one-on-one with Deuces come back, get to ask our celebrity guests questions and everything. So, subscribe to there. That's one of the best ways to support us.
Also, let us know what are some of the things that you would like to see in a Patreon. That way, we can make sure we are tailoring it to our specific audience.
Yeah. What would make you guys feel valued for, for the $5 tier, for the $10 tier? Like, just let us know, like, what type of things would you look for and everything like that. I know Bacardi is gearing everything up for the merch relaunch and everything, getting everything back together.
Gonna do a nice little photo shoot for my birthday coming up on the 26th to kind of keep that going off.
Yep. So make sure you go to GeeksetPodcast.com, check out our, check out our store, check out all the past articles, past episodes and everything. Make sure you follow us on all social media at Geekset Podcast. Join our Discord. It's a whole bunch of dope individuals talking about some dope shit in the geeky realm. So we're just going crazy in there. You know what I'm saying? Find your tribe and have some fun there. But as always, this is the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together, and we are out.
Peace.